The other thing that we can do today is that given one angle measure, we can find the measures of all of these angles within these two parallel lines. So here are your two parallel lines, and this is the transversal. So we're used to seeing it kind of turned like this with the parallel lines and the transversal. But let's take a look at it this way and see if we can figure out what these different angle measures are. Going to give you a little hint. I really like these problems, and you probably will see something like it on a quiz or a test or even your midterm exam, probably even your final exam because we like these this much. So it says here in the directions that if angle 4 equals 118 degrees, and I am a labeler, so I'm going to label my picture. It says, what is the measure of each of the other angles? So given that this is 118, I can find all of these different angle measures. So I need to find angle 1, angle 2, angle 3. I already know angle 4, so then angle 5, angle 6, angle 7, and angle 8. Now, you do not have to go in this specific order. You can jump around if you want. And personally, I would probably find angle 2 first. So this 118 and angle 2, they are vertical angles, and vertical angles are equal to each other. So if this is 118, angle 2 is also 118. So I know that. Then I probably would find angle 1. So these two angles, they're along a straight line connected by a side. They are supplementary. So to find angle 1, since they're supplementary, that means they add up to 180. I would take 180 minus the 118, and I find angle 1 to be 62 degrees. So that's 62. Then again, I have vertical angles. So angle 3, angle 3 is also 62 degrees. Okay, so I finished that chunk. Now I have to try to figure out how to get to this chunk. So if I turn this and I use some of the parallel line angle pairs that we just talked about, if this is 62 degrees, then these two angles are corresponding angles. So that could help me to find angle 5. I also have alternate interiors, which could help me to find angle 5. Corresponding and alternate interiors are equal to each other. So that means that angle 5 is 62 degrees. And if angle 5 is 62, use your vertical angles. Angle 7 is also 62 degrees. And then to find angle 6, these two angles, they're on a straight line. They're connected to each other, so they add up to 180. So 180 minus 62 will give you the 118. And if this is 118, then this is 118. What's kind of cool about this too, if you look here, if we take this like corner, like 4 corners, and think of this as box 1, 2, 3, 4, it's going to be the same in these 4 corners right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I took this box and slid it down the transversal, they would land on top of each other. So I hope that helps. If there's any issues, any questions, please make sure you are reaching out and asking.